Bonjour Year 9, welcome to Lesson 5, and today you are going to be writing about adventurous holidays with Monsieur Bolis. Enjoy! Here's a list of the equipment you need for today's lesson. You'll need your French exercise book, a pen and a ruler, and a coloured pen or highlighter pen to mark your work, to tick it or correct it. Also, the sentence builder is the same as last lesson, so you don't need to print it if you've printed it already, but it would be useful to have it open in the background from the PDF on class charts. So pause to get that ready now, press play to go on. Thank you for uploading all of your work onto class charts. Please remember to upload evidence of all of your completed work, including Quizlet activities on a photo, please, with your result. And please follow the indicated time for completion on each activity on every slide. Merci. If you do have any questions about the activities in today's lesson, then please email me, and here's my email address. As always, Year 9, write down the date in French. This can be found on class charts. Then underline it neatly in your book. Then write down the title, Mes vacances de rêve, in French and in English, My Dream Holidays, and then write your objective to revise vocabulary on dream holidays. Pause to do that now. Your doing activity should take no more than 5 minutes. I'd like to translate as many phrases as possible to get the biggest score in just 5 minutes. So no need to write out the English, just write out the French and see how high a score you can get. Press pause to do that now. Press play to go on to check your answers. So here are the answers for you to check and to correct yourself. Once you have done that, can you write down the total that you've scored within the 5 minutes so I can have a look at that when I see your work? Have a really good lesson with Monsieur Bolis, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Merci, au revoir.
So Year 9, let's go through again the sentence builder which we used last lesson. The first column, you have the sentence starter, and the bits in the middle were all your activities, and finally you have the reasons why, so why you would like to do the activity or not. What I want to do, I want to practice again the pronunciation of that activities in the middle because they were quite complicated. So I'm reading them out loud and I want you to repeat after me. Je voudrais passer des vacances sur une île déserte. J'aimerais essayer des sports extrêmes. Je ne voudrais pas visiter tous les parcs d'attractions du monde. Je n'aimerais pas traverser le Sahara à dos de chameau. Je voudrais nager avec des requins. J'aimerais faire de la chute libre. Je ne voudrais pas faire un safari en Afrique. Je n'aimerais pas descendre l'Amazone en canoë. Je voudrais voir des gorilles en liberté. Excellent. Quick quiz. Who can tell me how to say in 10 years? Well done. Dans 10 ans. How would you say terrific? Très bien. Sans sas. In the future. À l'avenir. In my opinion. À mon avis. I would find it. Je trouverai ça. Au fond. Affreux. So for our next activity, I want you to find the odd one out. And I want you to write down which one out of the series of words you think is the odd one out and the reason or the reasons why. Let's have a look. On the screen in front of you, have a look at number 1. You have visiter, nager, voir, traverser. Now for me the odd one out is voir. Why? Because voir is an IR infinitive compared to visiter, nager, traverser, which end in ER. In your exercise book, write down numbers 2, 3, 4 and 5, write the odd one out and put a reason why. You can now press pause and then press play again when you're ready to continue. Let's have a look at number 2. Je, because je is a pronoun and the others are connectives, car et parce que. Numéro 3. Extrême. Now this one is about pronunciation. Extrême, you've got the sound E in there, whereas visiter, désert, canoë all have the sound E, not E. 4. For me it's ennuyeux. Why? Because it's a negative reason. And the last one, super, because it's a reason compared to all the other 3 which are sentence starters. Make sure you take correction before you move to activity 2. For your next activity, it's called rock climbing. So you've got 4 sentences at the top there that I would like you to translate. And then, underneath, you need to climb each stage to translate it. For example, in the future, you'll find the answer at the bottom there. I would like you'd find the answer in the second row, and so on and so forth. So all the answers are already in front of you. In your exercise book, write the numbers 1 to 4 and then write in the French, and the French only. Let's go through the correction together. Numéro 1. À l'avenir, je voudrais voir des gorilles en liberté, car à mon avis, ce serait génial. 2. Dans 10 ans, je voudrais faire de la chute libre, car je pense que ce serait sans sas. 3. Pendant mes vacances de rêve, je ne voudrais pas faire des sports extrêmes, car à mon avis, ce serait nul. Dans 2 ans, je n'aimerais pas nager avec des requins, car je pense que ce serait ennuyeux. Do take the time to check every single word that you wrote, making sure that you have everything done correctly. For our next activity, we are going to read a text together. So I need your full attention and I want you to follow the text as I am reading it. Mes vacances aventureuses. Bonjour, je m'appelle Stéphane et je vais parler de mes vacances aventureuses. À l'avenir, je voudrais descendre l'Amazone en canoë avec mes amis. À mon avis, ce serait génial. Aussi, j'aimerais essayer des sports extrêmes comme la chute libre. Je pense que ce serait sans sas. Mais je ne voudrais pas nager avec des requins, car à mon avis, ce serait nul et affreux. Aussi, je n'aimerais pas faire un safari en Afrique, car je trouverais ça ennuyeux. Now it's your turn to read the text out loud on your own. So press pause and then press play when you're ready for the next activity. Do take this part of the exercise seriously, please. It's very important that you read the text out loud on your own. It's to practice pronunciation and practice your reading skills. Off you go. Now I want you to find the French in the text of the following 8 phrases. So in your exercise book, write the numbers 1 to 8 and then write on the French straight away. Let's have a look at the correction. Numéro 1, je vais parler de. Please make sure that you did not forget the de in your exercise book. Mes vacances aventureuses. A lot of S's at the end of these words. Please check you've got S's everywhere. Je voudrais, avec mes amis. Ce serait. Double check the spelling of serait. Do you have all the letters there? Comme la chute libre. Now make sure that you've got la after comme. Sans sas, a lot of S's. Check your spelling. Je trouverai ça. Well done if you got them all right. Give yourself a score out of 8. For next activity, I've written down the translation of this text, but there are 8 mistakes. Can you find them all? Remember, you have 10 minutes to find them all. If after 10 minutes you're still not finding the 8 mistakes, have a look at the correction. Press pause and then press play when you're ready to correct. In front of you, you now have all the correction of the 8 mistakes in the text. Double check your work, please. For our final activity, I am giving you the following grid. So you've got 28 phrases typed up in that grid. You need to use those phrases to translate the following text. So your job is, in your exercise book, to write this text in French using the phrases you have on the side. Now careful, you do not need all those phrases. Press pause and then press play when you're ready to continue. Here is the correction to your work. Double check that you haven't made any mistakes or fill in the gaps where you found it hard.
Thank you for your great work today. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Please remember to upload pictures of your work onto class charts so I can give you a very well-deserved achievement point. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.